What's up, Northern Arizona Outlaw Channel? This is Travis here. Gonna be doing a little bit of an update for you guys here. Just kind of updating you, letting you know kind of a little bit more about what's going on with the channel. So we are working on picking up, doing some more videos and all, as you saw Toby's new truck and everything. And then as you heard Damon saying that I got some new vehicles. So if you remember a little while back, I picked up we were building a 96 Chevy K1500 for me. And I ended up selling that truck. And this video is kind of going to be a video as to why I sold that truck. So the truck had no problems with it. Like, when we built it, it was great for the most part. Like, it still needed some work overall. I mean, it's a 96 that, you know, you're building something custom, so it's gonna need some work. But in all honesty, I just kind of got bored with the truck. Like, I had my 99 K1500, and like, that truck was absolutely awesome. I loved that truck. I don't know if I'd ever build another one. I didn't think I'd build another vehicle after wrecking that truck, honestly. It's really hard when you dump so much time and money and effort into a vehicle and it, you know, gets totaled like that. So the fact that I ended up kind of buying another one was kind of to see if maybe I'd feel better about building another one and everything. Build the same truck again, more or less. And it just didn't work out. It was an awesome truck again, but it just wasn't right. So I ended up putting it up for sale, ended up getting the money out of it as to what I had in it for the most part. Would have been nice to make money on it, but at the same time, sometimes breaking even is just as nice. It's not like we lost money on it or anything. So I went ahead and picked up this truck here that you see me driving. It's a 2014 Ford F-150 four-wheel drive with the 5-liter Coyote V8. Absolutely amazing truck. I'll end up doing a review on this as well in a little while. And then I did pick up a 2004 Ford Mustang GT. So I took the money, like, went and bought this before selling the Chevy, the F-150, and bought the 04 Mustang with the money that I sold the K1500 with. So my whole reasoning really for it was, like I said, I was getting bored with it, and really, you know, I was ready for a change and doing something different. I've built trucks, I've built multiple trucks. You know, I grew up around trucks and everything, so it was kind of nice to go over to the car scene. So I've always wanted one of the new Edge Mustangs. Like, in my opinion, they're one of the most beautiful cars there are. So I picked mine up for a good deal. I went ahead and I've done some work to it. I'll end up doing a review video on it as well, and kind of, you know, keep going again, you know, try and get the channel going again. So I picked I did pick up a black car, which was kind of out of normal for me, really. I'm not usually a huge fan of black cars just because of how hard it is to keep them clean. But, you know, we'll see how well that ends up going. I may or may not end up changing the color down the road, who knows. But it is a stick shift, so I miss driving stick shift as well. That was one of the other reasons I picked up that truck, or that car, I mean, because it was a stick shift, and, you know, I miss driving a manual transmission. It's so much fun driving a manual, in my opinion. So I picked that one up for those reasons there. You know, yes, it's a 2-valve. Yes, it's not an S550 or, you know, or GT500 or anything like that. But, you know, it's still a Mustang, which, you know, it's still pretty fun to drive. It's quick for what it was at the time, you know. It's fun. It's very nimble. It's fun being in that type of aspect at this point, you know. And I still have a truck that I can, you know, still build a truck. So it kind of was, I don't know if it was necessarily not necessarily wiser or practical decision, but it was the right decision to make at that point. You know, if you ask any of the other guys on the channel, they'll flat out admit that, you know, me going out and buying this Ranger drove by and I sit there and get distracted. Buying this Mustang was one of the best investments I've ever made at this point. So, you know, it's been a super fun car. Like I said, we're gonna keep on building it. We're gonna start getting started on the channel again. You know, most of us have gotten, everybody but Damon at this point has gotten a new car. There's geese in the middle of the road, literally. So, you know, we're gonna get started on building again. Like, Johnny's got some project cars that he's building, and I've got my two projects at this point. I've got multiple projects, but I've got the two main ones at this point. Toby's got some coming up and everything, so we're gonna get started, and we're gonna start, you know, getting back into the habit of videoing and, you know, giving you guys content. You know, we missed doing videos and everything. We got kind of sidetracked with things. The last year or so since we've uploaded has been hectic as can be, honestly, for all of us. You know, we've all been trying to do multiple things at once, you know, tons of changes in life happening, and also, you know, it's time to get back, now that things are settling down a little bit, get back into the habit and start kicking out videos and doing more. So hopefully you guys start enjoying the new cars that we have, you know. Hopefully you know, not too many people are mad that I went and sold the K1500 for the Mustang, but it was the right thing to do for me. I'm ready to make a change and go to different things at this point. So if you guys would love to, please like, subscribe, comment down below if you have any questions on the K1500. I will show some pictures of the K1500 in its finished state. It's actually driving now down in Sholo area. So it's actually running and driving to this day still. The new owner is doing his taste on things. So, you know, it still lives on, which is cool. So, you know, hopefully, you know, you guys like the end result of the K1500, and you guys will understand why I went to the Mustang and kind of really start looking at following me with building this Mustang and, you know, this F-150, because, you know, this F-150 is honestly no joke. This truck is amazing. I am absolutely amazed by how good of a truck this was, considering the fact that when I was looking at buying a Silverado. Yes, I'm kind of more of the Chevy guy in the group. Granted, I've owned nothing but Fords now at this point, but, you know, it's kind of cool. You know, this truck is a great truck. It has given me almost no problems. You know, I have one small problem, but I can't really complain, because really that upgrade should have been done in the first place with this truck. But the previous owner, I'm assuming, didn't get to it or something. I'm not sure. There's been tons of upgrades done on this truck, so I'll be doing a full video on that So, you know, hopefully you guys actually enjoy everything that we start putting out and everything. You know, we'll have quite a bit of variety now. You know, we've got Damon, who's got his economy car, Toby, who's got a big old Power Stroke diesel now, Johnny, who's got an older 90s Ford pickup that he's building that's been fully cut. I mean, it's completely custom. I don't know of a single other brick-nosed 90s Ford pickup that has the work that is done to this truck, honestly. Like, it is amazingly different than anything else I've ever seen. And then me, who's got, you know, the sports car side of things, and, you know, kind of the more, not so off-road build, but, you know, kind of the more show type build, really. Granted, it may not be everybody's cup of tea how I have this truck built, but it'll be different. So you have, you know, a little bit of everything, really. And, you know, if you want to leave your opinion down in the comments, we're more than willing to listen to them. It's really cool to sit there and end up hearing everybody's opinions on everything. So, you know, again, comment away. You know, we'll answer back to you guys if you have any questions on anything. You know, one of us will be able to get back to it. I mostly tries to man the comments as far as responding to everybody. So I do respond to everybody who ends up making or commenting that I can. So I will do my best to respond to you right away. And you know, we'll be able to get all the answers from whoever you're trying to direct it to. So keep things rolling, and, you know, share along with, you know, everybody else, you know, who's interested in kind of building cars and such. You know, we're hoping, we've got plans of doing a few different things at this point with the channel. You know, not just our builds, but, you know, reviewing other people's builds that we know, because, you know, we work in the environment where we get to see a lot of people who have different builds and such. So we're gonna try and start doing those as well. You know, doing tons of different styles of videos and everything. So we really would appreciate your feedback as far as what you think on all of it. We're working on getting better equipment. I know the iPhone quality that I'm recording on right now is probably not the best, but however, you know, we are working on it at this point. That is a big bump for this truck. So again, hopefully you guys enjoy, and, you know, I'm probably rambling at this point, and I'm sorry, but, you know, we'll start recording more. So here's kind of what the 96 ended up looking like, and in a few videos here, as soon as I can, I will be getting a video on the 04 Mustang GT and the 2014 F-150 XLT 5-liter Coyote V8 that I'm driving right now. So here you are. Thank you.